Hello everybody, welcome back to Doggo Card Reviews. We are back again with continuing our The Game That Became a God set review.
Oh god, is it nap time yet?
It might be, so yes, we are in that more or less most boring color of this game. Red.
Oh god. I used to love red, and I'm going, oh god, is it nap time yet?
Well, to be fair, I would argue we saw some pretty exciting cards in some recent sets in red. Like, I saw Lily and Nishigasaki gave us some neat things.
True. It wasn't complete nap time there, but I don't know, man. Going back to the beginning of the year. Shaq sleeping mean.
Right.
We could just replace all the red cards with Shaq sleeping. It'll be the exact same thing.
Until Spring said real shit.
Yep.
Well, anyway, let's go ahead and see what God has to offer. Like, literally, first card is Days Passing By, Hina, 00500. You can play events from your hand without meeting the color requirement. During your turn, since it assists 500, and when your combat is put in your combat area, you may pay 1/2 Fugo.
What? I thought we left this Phyrexian nonsense behind us, man.
No, apparently, if your character has a literal god, you get to be Phyrexian somehow.
Oh my god! It's like It's just like has Bushiroad. I swear, Bushiroad really wanted to really likes to set new Phyrexia, don't they?
Okay, to be fair, at least they've been restricting it mainly to events in more recent times.
Because, oh god, if it wasn't restricted to events, we have a problem there, Bushy. You already don't respect your own color pie.
Right. So, alright. At least in this particular title, that makes sense. You know, she wants to make memories with everyone.
So, let's fucking cheat, shall we?
I mean, she's literally gone. Why not?
Why not? Okay, so, again, actually, it works in the context of the set because it allows you to be super greedy.
Oh yeah. Like, you know, for example, most people are probably playing a level 1 Hina yellow combo, right? So, you can just simply, level up on yellow, but because you have Days Passing By Hina on the board, you could play Message Left Behind, a green event, just by, doing that, right?
Or shooting from an independent film. I can level green up with no repercussions because Days Passing By Hina. It's like, wait, what? You just casted a yellow event. You're playing.
Wait. Independent film is a green event. You mean Gathering Staff?
Yeah, Gathering Staff. Excuse me. You can cast Gathering Staff and just be like, oh, let me tutor for Sora, and let's start going 2-soul shenanigans.
Right. Like the possibilities are pretty much endless.
Like, wait, what? Like it. The whole. This card makes the whole. Yes, you're essentially playing LB, except you can cheat. Except you don't have to worry about the whole color dilemma. Like it's just amazing. Of course, okay, Frontal 5. It doesn't really matter that much.
Right, you're playing God. You're not really known for bulk.
Let's see here. Hina is Aaron. Sora, you kind of expect to die. And your other level 1 combo choices, they're kind of tiny too.
Spoiler: red does give us another option.
Yeah, of course. There's one in every color, actually.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
But at the same time, you don't care about that sentence. It's just a nice bonus.
Right.
And the ability to Fugo. Well, relationship.
Like typically, this would be the infamous Amagi cost, right?
Relationship ended with Amagi. Now Fugo is my best friend.
Right. Now, while Fugo does mill fewer cards than Amagi, and Fugo it's not flexible either because at least Amagi could go 1 and be done. You're forced to mill the 2 with a Fugo.
Right. But Fugo gives you greater selection.
Oh yeah, even if you with even if you like get you get a non-zero or you get a zero sum or sum is zero rather, you'll still get a useful zero out of it.
And hell, the thing about Fugo is the reason why I think my theory for it being Magi is events. Simply put, a Magi whiffs on events, Fugo doesn't. So you could still use your Fugo effect and gain whatever guy you need.
Oh yeah, like pretty much all your events are level 1 or higher, so
I mean, it's just going to make it that much easier.
You don't mind if a message left behind or a Gagarin staff hits the waiting room weakness.
It's just like, it kind of makes the whole, making an independent film Sora combo just that much better. Like, okay, I milled 2 events. You killed 2 Sora last turn? Guess what I got back? A Sora and another Sora via Hina. I'm like, your opponent groans because they're about to get 2 sold again. I mean, you even have a fucking CX tutor, man. Like, it makes that combo so consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of people playing it because the fact that to a lot of people that kind of combo is gimmicky. They'd rather play the Hina combo from yellow. I'm like, oh, I get it. The yellow Hina combo is pretty good. In fact, I gave it the Sparkle Dash the first time, but at the same time, I can still see viability behind it. I really like the spiciness of 2-soul combo, though. But regardless of what combo you're playing, Hina adds a lot of consistency.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
Because your shit is gonna die constantly, that's great, actually, because, well, Fugo affects salvage instead. Now, in terms of limited, oh, man.
I mean, you pull her, you're in a relatively okay position.
Well, the Fugo ability could be useful in limited because of the fact that everything is so small.
Like replacing everything, or replacing you play a class, replace it with a character. That's pretty good in limited, right?
Essentially, pay 1 for a card back from your grave. Of course, you're only going to find 1 of them in a booster box in all likelihood.
If that, right?
Right. 1 max, I should say. And of course,
you could technically pull 1 of this and one of the foil rarity in the same box.
One have you bought? Have you bought a lottery ticket recently, sir?
I never said the same. I never said one person's going to pull both of them.
Still, dude, to even see 2 of them from the same box.
True, no, that would be pretty nutty.
And of course, any events that you pull in limited, you don't no longer have to worry about color.
Oh yeah, very handy.
You know what? That frontal 5 in limited could be really fucking handy.
Oh yeah, that.
My shit's never dying, and you're not killing my shit. So
I don't know about your shit never dying, but you probably dominate on your own turn. It's probably what you mean to say.
Oh, it's during your turn? Oh, fuck.
What?
Excuse me.
Oh man.
I thought it said always, man.
No, I'm not telling Naka.
Oh, you right. Oh, you right.
Pretty sure my equipment has tagged assist founder on your turn.
Oops, my bad, man. You know TCG players don't read.
Apparently, you don't listen either.
Okay, bro. That's kind of a well. How many times does your opponent need you to remind him what your shit does?
That depends. That really depends. Sometimes they'll guys be like, yeah, I know this title. Go on.
But if they don't?
Yes.
What does your shit do again? Every turn?
Pretty much.
But honestly, dude, this is probably one of the best cards in the set.
Definitely.
You already know what you get this, man. It's just like there's even the frontal 5. We can find some use in it, actually.
Yeah.
bulk is starting to matter again. Bulk actually matters again, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Alright, let's move on.
Okay. Oh, we have a straggler. Sightseeing day, or sea sighting day, Hina. 3295. Let's see here. When this enters the battlefield, choose one of your opponent's characters, bounce it, and this card can attack can side without penalty. Let's see here. Auto, let's see here. This card attacks, cost of 2, discarding the Phyrexian Fugo that we just saw. Choose one of your guys and give them the following ability to end of turn. This ability activates up to once per turn. When this card's damage is cancelled, you may deal that much damage to your opponent.
Okay. I'm actually combining that with the level 3 yellow level Musashi Hina.
That sounds pretty nutty, man. Here's a 4th instance. What?
But yes, has on reverse burn 1. And cancel burn, Musashi and cancel burn equal to the amount that I did.
And also the swing of 2.
What?
What? 4 instances on 1 card, man? Yo, dog, I hope you have that money counter ready, because you're...
Crazy. I guess this requires you to play a staple card. What?
And mouse it.
Oh no! We can go nuttier. Combined with shooting stars.
Even further beyond. That's 5 instances, man.
So wait, what we got? Soul damage of base 2, on reverse burn 1, cancel burn Musashi, cancel burn 1, cancel burn equal to something that you cancel off of this card.
Yo, dog, I'll just take the 2, okay? I mean, wouldn't you just want to just take the base 2? Fucking take the 2, man. Like,
oh my goodness.
Either just take the base hit or have the money counter.
Pretty much.
Well, I don't know about you, man, but I'd be scared of 5 minutes.
I mean, the point of like cancel burns is to, you're hoping that something that card does sticks.
Or imagine pumping that card to like 4 or 5 damage. Would you rather eat like 4 or 5, like would you rather just eat the 5 or take the 3 cancel burns? Like, I'll just you know what? Most of the time, I'll just take the 5. I don't know what Musashi's gonna hit for, man.
Right, no,
Musashi
right. Musashi could either be pretty puny or pretty
Imagine the Musashi mills of 3. Take an additional quad. No.
Dying.
Or if you cancel the Musashi, okay, take the 4 again. Okay, I fucking ate it this time. Okay, I fucking ate it this time. Oh, on reverse burn another 1. Oh, it's like I took the 5.
Oh my goodness, this is going too far.
It's like I took the 5 anyway, man. I don't know. Wouldn't you be pretty scared of that, man?
I mean, there's a reason why I said, this could be pretty hilarious with that specific,
Imagine this Hina combined with the shooting stalls. Imagine, even if you managed to live the 5 instances, imagine this citing you for 2 of the additional cancel.
Right, like, by the way, this is all about climax.
Or even
climax combo not required, apparently.
Oh, man, it'll be even worse when we cover the combo.
Oh,
imagine
yes,
combining
the combo, 5 head.
Man, yo, dog. Okay, about limited. Yo, dog, this is uncommon. You what?
Right. I mean, even if you fail to pull Days Passing By Hina to do your second ability, you're still having on-play bouncing side without penalties. Like that's not bad in limited.
No, it's not. Not terrible at all. Sure, this is not gonna live, but you don't care.
It's a pretty good uncommon. But I'm very glad that Bushwell continues to make pretty useful lower rarity cards.
Hey, man, you gotta think about the budget player somehow, okay? Not everybody is made of money.
Right. I mean, heck, even then, there are clear actual staples in lower rarities that people either forget about or they're just overshadowed by the pricier double rares.
I mean, Toilet is a good example of an extremely expensive uncommon.
And it's a staple in that title. Well, to a good number of builds.
$13 FR? Oh. Hey, Bushy, can you please reprint Toilet?
Even a functional reprint as a different blue event in the upcoming Poppin' Party and Rosalia set would be appreciated, I would think. But it wouldn't be called that irritating girl. It would be called called something else, perhaps.
Imagine they reprint Toilet in that EB, man. That extra booster. Toilet.
I mean, either way, it would be welcome. But chances are because it's more based on giving guys more based on the first cards we see are based on the 2 joint lives that they're holding. So we had Astral Harmony for Morphonica and Popping Party, and we have Rouse Ugg and Craziness 2 for Rosalia and Race of Swayling. Chances are they're not really going for anime references.
Okay. Still.
And I'm pretty sure you're just gonna scratch some girls band party art while you're at it.
Of course. But back to Hina for a second here. I'm actually impressed by this card.
Oh yeah, same.
I'm like, yo, does uncommon get this to playable, man?
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree here.
Yo, my rare's trash. Give me fucking this, man.
Unironically.
Right,
again, that seems the rare passed over the fuck.
Yeah, rare. Have you read the rare, man? It's trash.
Alright, let's move on. We now have Summer Traditions, Kyoko Izanami, 104k. Continuous recollection, she gets 1,000 power for each card, for each message left behind. The green event that we've been mentioning quite a few times in both green and today, in your memory. And auto climax combo recollection when she attacks. If the wind flowers at night, the door triggers you up there. A climax comment is in your climax area. Salvage a level X or lower summer character, where X is the number of cards in your memory, period. Not specifically named message left behind.
Yo, dog, it's a Jushimasu that is actually bulky.
You know what? Chances are you probably could play, you could easily play 2 of them before snapping this down.
Yeah, she's a Cis-K.
Climax swings for 7.
Swings for 7, and it's Jushimatsu. You grab anything.
With just the 2 message left behind your memory, that's a level 2 or lower.
That's pretty good.
And you were able to get that 3rd card in memory too? Fucking go to town.
Fucking go to town. This is 7k. I'm like, what's killing you?
Oh no, she's 7k on the defense, 8k on the offense, and gets you anything you fucking desire.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, what?
Well, sure you pay 3 stocks to get the 3 cards in memory, but you don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna god cancel later, man.
Well, sure. You got 3 messages left behind in your memory on turn 3, and then you slap 3 copies of this down because you're a boss.
Yo, dog. Those messages all got refunds. They were all free.
They were all fucking stonks.
What? Imagine they were all free, man.
Oh man, they were all free, Lamau.
Hey, man. Soul Sleeper could fucking do it. They were all free.
Oh man.
What?
I swear, we're gonna talk about that guy building this title. I'm gonna be scared.
And man, Exile Compression plus Natural Body. Guy is fucking unstoppable.
Oh, I believe it.
He's gonna cancel. He's gonna cancel like Hina, man.
Boy.
He's gonna cancel. He's gonna cancel like Hina with 8K Kyokos, man. Apart from the creatures, 8,000 base.
What?
What?
Oh no.
And his hand is full of shit that he grabbed himself.
No, like, you know, I actually had like Loki do a double check. I'm like, there's no way to just simply cross turn. It is.
Please, man.
No, because it's not say I'm gonna tell no turn not go.
But you'd be like, wow, Bunchimo's like, this is balanced because they won for the event. Yo, dog, FR, have you read your own card sheet?
Hey,
a 1-0.
To be fair, there's no guarantee guys refundable.
True. Natural 20 says, no, they're all refundable. What?
Oh, wait, it's all refundable? Always has been?
Always has been. And the fact that it's on gate trigger? What?
Truly a red card.
Oh god. Dude, it'd be worse if it was on standby. It'd be worse. Then again, I don't think standby's I don't think there is a standby in this set, is there?
Should have been one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check really quick.
I don't know, man. With all the event spam, I think gate trigger's better than standby.
Oh, actually, you might be right about that. I think you are actually right. There is no. I do not think I saw a standby anywhere. Yeah, that's correct. The only 3 card messages for red are 2 doors and a weird one we'll get to when we get to that card message combo. I don't think I want to properly describe it in shorthand.
Still, man. Standby would be kind of garbo in this set.
Like, there are some bulky cards that you could cheat out level 1, but they're not like the best type.
Yo, dog, Kyoko is your bulk.
Kyoko is your bulk.
8Ks?
8Ks.
How the hell are you killing them, man?
Is no the correct answer?
Outside of like really fringe, like outside of like really like pretty much the only way the upper echelon is killing.
Like they have to play standby themselves, right?
No. What are you talking about, man? They have to play fucking level 1 bomb. Level 1 bomb. Level 1 bombs or cost 0 bombs. It's the only way you're getting rid of Kyoko.
I meant more of, you have access to standby. You're cheating out 2/2s that can pummel this.
True. But at the same time, dude, they're just gonna go after the 1175 hand encore. Do you have counter? No, prepare to pitch the card at end of turn. You're not killing me in response. It's like, how am I not killing your response? I'm 8K. Fug. Or imagine 9,000 coming in, 9,500 behind Hina coming in. Grab my card. Okay, power jump to creatures, 9,500. FR. Oh, you can have the 1175 with head encore. Dead. I'll just regenerate end of turn and kill you in response. What do you mean killing me in response? With the 2/2, that's pretty much, you pretty much have to stick the 2/2. Yo, dude, this thing is bulkier than costed level 1s. Like, what in the Sam Hill?
Yeah, of course, you know, it has quite the initial investment to get there.
Potential initial investment.
Hey, gotta have some kind of stock to operate.
True, even if they are.
Even if you're overfunded, you gotta have minimum 1 to start with.
Oh, again, dude, that's not difficult.
It's not.
It's just like and Omega Stonks. Imagine 6 cards, your entire hand of cards from your grave. Like 4 messages and 3 Kyoko. Like Jesus Christ.
Like sure, your opponent goes their entire hand, but you don't give a fuck.
They chose those cards on purpose.
What's your opponent going to do about it? You had 6 selections of your choice.
They don't have Forceful Sentries or Mind Rots.
At far this guy puts Myra and Forceful Sentry in the same sentence.
Yeah? They do the same thing, man.
Wait, why? What?
Actually, no. Thoughtseize and Forceful Sentry, excuse me.
I was about to say, I was like... Oh, no, wouldn't Confiscation be a better comparison then?
Oh yeah, Confiscation, yeah,
I was like, Forceful Sentry, push it back in your deck.
Oh shit, you right? Shit, you right?
I guess it didn't cost you anything. Or I guess it cost you life. Yeah, at least Confiscation, costs life to activate.
Or Snatch and Steal.
Excuse me? Are you sure you're comparing the right card now?
Oh, no. Excuse me, no. Snatch and Steal is a nerf change of heart, excuse me.
Not necessarily, nerf. You keep it until as once it's equipped.
Oh yeah, but your opponent could just destroy it in response.
If they have a response.
True.
Now, not everyone has sec MST.
MST is OP, okay?
Never forget the infamous meme of hashtag MST in the gates.
Oh man. Amen. Amen.
I mean, imagine if Naturalized says in the gates.
What?
No, right?
No. That's way too good. That's way too fucking good. You're thinking Trojan Grip, sir. You're thinking Trojan Grip. Yeah, I'm just straight up.
Crossing Grip just says, I'm popping that, but you don't get to do shit.
Exactly. No responses, man. I'm destroying that artifact or enchantment. Oh man.
Oh, not my greater good.
Or fuck that. I'm blowing up that goddamn the blue enchantment that forces me to pay 1 mana or it lets you draw a card.
Oh, Ristic fucking Studies?
Yeah, Ristic Studies or its second-hand cousin, Mystic Remora.
Yo, Mystic Remora, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking destroy them both, man. No responses. But enough about broken Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Kyoko here in limited.
That's a lot to get behind. You need a double R character, a rare event. The card match is probably fine.
But at the same time, you need the other 2 pieces for the climax to do anything.
Right, FR, just 5k salvage level 0.
It constructed. Yes, I can get behind Kyoko every time. I think you know what to give this one, man.
Yeah, you got a fair point. I was a little hesitant to like go, but yeah, no, this card's pretty fucking good.
It's like bomb it or it's gonna live.
Pretty much. All right.
Even if you bounce it, the god player goes, sure, Kyoko's back.
Oh yeah, just swap it down again. What can I really do?
Nothing. That's +1 damage. That's all it did.
But sure, okay, I'm starting first deck. Better savory while it lasts.
Right. It's like, sure. Alright, next. One who knows everything, Hina. 3/2, 10k. Oh no, it's the God's Claws! Why, Bushy, why? Climax call for recollection when this card attacks. If God's power is in your Climax here, you may pay the cost to pitch a card from your hand. If you do, look at your opponent's top 2 cards of their deck. Choose up to 2 characters whose summon levels equal to or then X among them and put them into your opponent. And ditch the rest where X is the number of cards with different names in your memory. Fuck.
Oh boy. Where do we begin with this card?
What?
Like if any card's forcing you to make memories, it's this thing right here.
What in the Sam Hill is my first comment.
I don't blame you for thinking that.
Why isn't this a green card, man?
To be fair, they already broke this problem in Slime, didn't they?
True. Goddamn Milim and her Thunderbolt.
I read that kind of like this. Why is this in red? Just because that title didn't have green. FR.
Well, at least with you, Slime, you can at least make the excuse. There's no green here. With God, you can't make that excuse.
I think the only excuse, quote unquote, is that Hina doesn't have green cards, and because she's too good for green.
This is the epitome of Bushiroad. Not is Hina Phyrexian or something, man? Hey, shit.
I mean, you get about it makes sense. She is God.
True, but at the same time, man, it'd be like Poseidon being able to run at Mach 5. He can't. He can control the seas. That's it.
Hey, what if he gets the embodiment of like the one and only?
Oh, Zeus.
Oh, I'm not even talking. I'm not even talking Zeus. I'm like talking Abrahamic God.
Oh, god damn it. Well, okay,
That far in response to me saying that, you can actually say that.
Mr. She is dressed as a nun, so.
But yeah, what's just like a female looking embodiment of like the one and only.
Well, fair enough.
I mean, despite sometimes I wonder, like you know how like in Japanese culture, right? Like yes, there's Shinto is like a bunch of like these different deities and lesser spirits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you also hear the Japanese say the word kami-sama a lot.
Referring to Christianity's god.
Maybe
Well,
not.
yeah.
Well, maybe to them it's not Christianity's, or it's not Judeo-Christian. It's Islamic god, but it could be like an all-powerful being in their culture.
Fair. But then that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And again, with America helping Japan out 50, they introduced a lot of American customs to it. So again, that's where a lot of the Western culture kind of came from. That accompaniment during the 1950s.
Right. I mean, like as we keep saying, we haven't like actually engaged with the source material here, but the fact that she's modeled after like a Catholic nun, it kind of speaks volumes, don't you think?
Right.
Now, think about like all the polytheistic religions you could think of. Do their pantheons contain a god that like knows everything? Like outside of like maybe like Zeus/Jupiter in Greco-Roman, right?
Not really. I can't really think
I
of
can't
it.
know. Is Zeus even known for knowing everything necessarily?
No. Zeus just rules over the other gods. That's it.
Right, I was like,
Just
I was like, there are times where Zeus doesn't know when stuff happens.
No, he's just more like a king. That's all he really is.
Right, like, can you think of like any polytheistic pantheon that contains a deity that's like, the god of knowledge or something?
No, not that I can think of.
Like maybe Egyptian has one. If I really had to take a guess.
If anything, it would be Egyptian, but other than that, no, I can't really think of anything, dude. Like, not even Zeus knew everything. Zeus is more like
maybe I'm thinking maybe the Chinese pantheon, or maybe depending on which branch of Buddhism you believe in.
I'd have to ask my dad about that. But
Any of the what do you call them? The Avegas or something. Like the Bodhisattvas or something, maybe.
Maybe
Or
Indian
yeah, Hinduism might have someone.
But I'm not exactly sure. But regardless, though, back to this card's impact in gameplay. I first read this, I was like, no fucking way. Did they read my mind? This had to be... designed well in advance before I even thought of those ideas.
Yeah, it had to be because I'm pretty sure they revealed like initial reviews for this stuff like at least 2 months ahead.
No, I don't think Hina was part of the initial reveal.
Like what? You didn't have any.
No, I don't think Hina was part of the initial.
Or this specific card.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's fact check just in case.
I don't remember it, but then again, this set was kind of blasé at my. This is kind of whatever.
You're funny.
I'm funny. Okay, well.
It shows up on the product page.
No?
Which means it was definitely early.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why this card glanced over my mind then. I don't know why this card kind of glanced over my mind.
It might be the fact that when they did initial reviews for Hina, there was like, yes amount of cards.
Fair enough. I remember
and maybe you first read, you're like, cards, different card names in my memory. And they didn't reveal a lot of stuff that did that at the time. Maybe you really could have easily misinterpreted it as, oh, this card can't be that good.
Or maybe I think I know why this card kind of. I don't remember this card being revealed because I didn't pay much attention to the set at first.
Oh yeah, fair enough. That's another reason.
Again, the initial product reveals were like, what? Oh no, dude, it was the same time as Nichikasaki, and you know where my mind was around that time.
Yes.
You knew where my mind was. Like, God, who cares about that set? Nichikasaki.
Despite this person, despite him actually like telling me, yeah, we're slogging 4 recorded sessions for this one.
Oh, again, dude, it was kind of the whole we do every set. At least we try to do every set.
Try to the best of our ability. Again, we have like we did that video a long time ago where we had to explain like why we don't do certain things, right?
Right. Though I feel that video is kind of outdated now.
A little bit, but some of it still holds relevance.
We might have to update that video eventually.
Oh.
We might have to put like a sequel out for it, but regardless though, I don't know, man. Again, this is 3 instances of damage on one. And the cost is ridiculously cheap.
Yeah, of course. There is always a chance to whiff.
Of course.
Your opponent's playing a Weiss, oof.
Or you reveal 2 climaxes, oof.
Yeah. So I think the cost is relatively fair, but it makes sense because you actually like put in so much, put in so many resources to put the things in memory. I think that's what kind of makes it fair, right?
A near guarantee clock kick of 2 though, against the grand majority of opponents. Like actually, you know what? Let's bring it up, boys. Here's the it's chart time.
It's chart time.
Hey man, I reference the chart at least once a video now. Okay, Da Capo del Segno. Very small chance your opponent is playing events, so that's a near guaranteed clock kick of 2. Sao, that's pretty much a guaranteed clock kick of 2. Charlotte, same. Dal, yeah.
Wait. We're implying that there's a chance we could get 6 different games in memory?
No. Yeah, of course. We're implying that you can get 6 different cards in.
Oh, okay. I'm making sure. But before we get too carried away.
Okay. Nichikasaki, there's actually a decent shot of them whiffing. Unless they happen to be playing the Japanese variant. That's almost a near guaranteed.
Wait, no Japanese variants playing, like, events period? No way.
I mean, most of them are playing very minimal.
Like, just 1 or 2 events?
Yeah.
Still, I think that's a pretty, just like playing 2 events, that like, gives them a fairly decent chance.
But at the same time, though, I'm kind of surprised that Japanese lists of Nichikasaki aren't playing events.
Funny how that works.
Well, I mean...
Oh, like we like to say here, right? I guess makes them easier to beat, right?
Yep, makes them easier to beat. The time we got reincarnated as a slime. Actually, depending on the variant, they play a fair amount. There's a good shot of you whiffing, actually. At least one of the kicks.
I think the only variant that be the most susceptible is A choice.
Yeah, that's it.
Because, you know, if it was still playing memory-based, Mask says no, and A Standby's playing Thunderbolt.
Yep. Which means nope and nope. Summer Puck, well, then again, the Exile variant, those masks should be gone.
Oh, true.
So realistically, though, I believe the most popular variant is the so.
Though at the same time, because of the high compression of the memory deck.
True. And even in the Thunderbolt's case, that Thunderbolt should be in their hand. They need Thunderbolts in hand for them to go off. They're useless inside their deck. Summer Pockets, actually, I kind of feel that Day I Became a God is a more realized version of Summer Pockets in terms of event compression. Though, you know, there's a decent chance. It really depends. Like, some Summer Pockets, but just be wary that some Summer Pockets lists do play events. Sunshine. Bro, when's the last time you've seen an event in Sunshine?
Oh?
No? Okay, ReZero. Same thing. Gotsubun no Hanayome.
Actually, going back to ReZero really quickly. Now, there's a chance like we're playing against, like, the memory variant, right?
Oh yeah.
And they do play Return by Death.
True. They could. But
Now,
if you're facing
of course, you know, this goes back to the swine problem. You know, chances are Ghost events should be in memory already.
Right.
But
so
that means their compression rate's probably like stupid.
True. If you're facing the traditional variant, what's an event?
Right. Yeah.
Gotsubun no Hanayome. You know, this is only going to be relevant for the statement's only going to be relevant for the next 3 months because, well, probably only relevant for the next 3 months because they tend to play Lions Match. And if they are, and I really hope that we're not playing Lions Match after.
Even if we got Lions Match, they could be playing the what's that event? The red one.
You mean the Charm Bracelet event?
Yeah.
They could be playing that as well. So there's a decent shot you could be running to events. Alicization. No? What's an event?
Yeah, I don't think I could think of any variant.
The Mirror, Lamau.
Yeah,
you're gonna whiff so often.
Well, you know, even if a lot of us are gone by that point, you know, again, C-Swim and ReZero memory variant, the compression rate's gonna be stupidly high.
Onosuma, actually, Foreclosure.
Well, Foreclosure and if people actually bother to care, Konami Code.
True. Foreclosure and the Code.
Foreclosure's like the main one that you'll see.
I mean, if you're playing against me, it's both Foreclosure and the Code. Adventure Time! They run one wormhole, man.
Some builds might play the sword.
Or the Enchiridion.
Right.
Or the Enchiridion.
Or Remember Me.
Or Remember Me.
So remember you, not Remember Me.
Remember you between the Ice King and Marceline. Kaguya-sama copy of the anti-bird event. That's otherwise Kaguya-sama's pretty free. Mm-hmm. Original generation. It really depends on the variant. Some BB lists play that dumb 1-2 event. If you're facing Lily Whites, oh man,
it'd be more like a compression problem that like comes with playing memories that go or playing events that go in memory, right?
Also, they're creatures, man. Also, they're creatures. Like Jesus Christ, how many things do you have in memory? Yes.
Oh. Pronton. Go ahead and eat Pronton for breakfast, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Princess Connect Redive. FR? They don't play events.
I was trying to think of like, what was a noteworthy event in that title?
No. Seishun Butsu. No.
Like, unless LOL the memory variant, if we want to count it.
Does that really count, man?
You're the expert. What do you want to say?
No.
Okay.
The only no. Why would I play an inferior version of a? Why would I play an inferior version of other decks, man? I could do it in Slime, ReZero, or even a. I'm sorry, man, or even DeCapo.
No, the couple doesn't really go for like, oh, well, it could, but it doesn't need to.
It doesn't need to. Himari punches enough holes in you. Himari Ootome, they both punch holes in you. I don't master Million Live.
Events 5 ever.
Yeah, Events 5 ever, man. The Fruit of Grisaya. Yeah, it's pretty free. That's pretty free. Like, cooking is mostly going to be in the pilot's hand, not in their deck.
I would say, well, when by level 3, it will be back in deck because they don't need to use it at that point or something.
Depends whether or not they hit 3 first or second. Because honestly speaking, their plan is just to spam Sachi repeatedly until level, and sometimes even going into level.
Oh, okay.
And Assault Lily.
Oh, well, some builds might play Shusengo Pact, right?
True. If you're Andrew, you play Shusengo Pact. If you're Andrew, you play that card. Like, literally, I've seen nobody else play that card, man.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least not yet. You know, and you know, this is also low key pending based on Assault Lily 2.
We don't even know when Assault Lily 2 is coming out, man.
Did we have an estimate, or didn't they give us like some kind of estimated date, if I'm not mistaken?
No.
Oh, no way. Let me double check it really quick.
At least I don't think so, man.
Let me see if I can pull up that young calendar really quick on my end here.
So yeah, actually, this Hina does a pretty decent job of whipping the metagame.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There is no actual estimate on the Solar League 2 yet.
Though I will make a caveat on Charlotte. That's the only those clock kicks are the only. You're hurting me. You're hurting me when Nao exists. No. Though this is another finisher that rips right through Nao.
Right.
I'm going F4 Fushi. What happened to? Well, I will say this: it's more innovative than Bird Finish.
Oh, definitely. I really think, if anything, Bushiroad might be doing what they can to, like, you know, prevent a time where Star could become, like, actually dominant, right?
I mean,
like, the more cards like this they make, the less effective Charlotte could be, right? In a nutshell, at least.
though, this card kind of sets a dangerous precedent for the game. This card kind of sets a dangerous precedent. Like,
well, what would you say? What would you say first? This or Millum?
Yoda, I'm much more scared of Millum.
You what?
I'm much more scared of Millum, man.
Right, because like she yeets climaxes into the clock, right?
Millum can also one-shot my ass.
And that too.
Also, well, you get a courtesy shuffle with Millum.
So she doesn't automatically clock kick climaxes. But still...
Well, I meant more of she could, right?
She could. She could clock kick all of your remaining climax. Most, if not all of them remaining. And...
I feel like if anything, Hina's like a fairer version. Because, you know, one, it requires the player to actually work for it. And two,
True.
you know, the more events you play that don't simply just go to memory, well, I mean, and if they did, you know, you are going to avoid Hina, or you're going to mitigate the amount of, you will mitigate the impact Hina will have on you.
Fair enough. Now, of course...
Whereas, you know, with Millum, what real counterplay?
Actually,
Like,
sack
besides really sack counter.
Like, that's the only really...
Or preemptively ruining your own board.
Well, you can also grow past Millum's size.
Or that,
Millum,
true. Whereas Hina just says, I go off no matter what.
Right. So Millum isn't completely busted. She does require a reversal. I do see players more often taking the Keck W sack counter.
Oh, it's cheaper.
True. And Millum cannot KO you now. Millum has no chance of KOing you now. Though, at the same time, though, I hope you have the hand to retaliate with. Then people would respond with, well, how viable is 3? I don't know, man. Ask Soul Sleeper. Fuck it. The guy literally goes, Millum, double shoot a back row. I'm going, oh god, what am I supposed to do?
Oh?
Keck W is the only thing you can do. Dude, there's no stopping that shit, man.
Oh, unless maybe your name's Reinhardt.
Unless your names are Reinhardt or Naol. But with Naol, you need to have three pants in hand just to prevent it.
And that's heck greedy. I'm not sure how you survived before that.
Especially against someone like Soul Sleeper, who will push you. He will just blindly push you. He'll blindly push you. It's like, but at the same time, though, in limited, good luck. You're not gonna pull this off, in all likelihood. Sure, it's just the double rare, the climax rare, but you need to think about all.
Like, you know, your best cards that go in memory are or higher.
So you're not gonna pull this off in limited. At least you're very unlikely to. Man.
Well, I mean, you'd be able to pull off, like, if your opponent reveals like a bunch of level zeros, right?
Fair enough, but and you are more likely to pack your deck with zeros in limited because you need playables, man.
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared.
I don't blame you for thinking that, but at the same time, because of the damage being, like, you know, at a fixed amount, for the most part speaking, and also being RNG based, yes, this card is scary, but it's also like, it's not a guarantee killing any meaningful, any meaning of the word.
Well, about half the metagame is pretty much guaranteed 2 damage.
True.
To about half the metagame, so.
Well, just gotta do what you can to heal down, I guess. Higher, like, heal down at 3-0 and pray that you cancel the soul swings.
If even one of those soul swings hits you, you're dead. If there's triple Hina on the board, man. Though, if they have triple Hina in hand, you kind of fear for your life now.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You see triple Hina plus climax on the board. They have 3 cards in hand. What are your thoughts?
Pray. Pray very hard. Pray to your god.
I'm getting out a pen.
Bro.
Wouldn't you?
Hey, there's a chance.
You do realize that they can just fate seal away any climaxes they see, right? You're probably fucked. You're probably fucked. But of course, I think you already know what to give this. Oh, man.
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
We've been starting this one off hot, haven't we?
I mean, there's someone that's like actual good red cards.
That aren't boring either.
They're not.
You know, it has me concerned. At the same time, at least cards that I make you work for it.
Well, technically, Hina here did make you work for it.
And
all the memory stuff you gotta do, come on, man. That costs resources.
And I tack on hella costs, man. I make you push your chips to the middle. I mean, that's what finishers are for, man. Pushing your stack to the middle. Hope they die. Hope and pray they die.
I mean, Hina kind of says that because of like how many resources you put in to like put all that stuff in memory.
Bro, but you're gonna cancel like a god in case she does fail.
Well.
Anyway.
All right.
And man, at least I don't encourage playstyles I don't like.
Anyway.
All right, next.
All right, so in our struggle here, the answer you saw Yota Narukami 217,000. At the beginning of your climate space, residents, you may pay a cost of reveal one who knows everything Hina from your hand. If you do, he gets 6,000 power until end of turn.
Yota, why is it? Yota, this reminds me of Shinon from Alice 2.
Kinda.
Hey guys, I'm a 13k against everything. What? It's just like, now of course, you don't get to keep the power. That's fine. You don't really care. Like, if you don't like the bomb, Yota is a good answer. And, unlike the bomb, Yota can answer level 2.
Yeah, good. Answer those pesky standby targets.
Most standby targets don't stand a chance against Yota, man.
Oh, like you bring Yota down and reveal one who knows everything Hina, boom.
You're dead. It's like you don't even have to invest any additional resources. They're dead. 11Ks plus 2K counter, that's a double. And
all gets for one stock.
And most players will just be like, hell no, you can have it. You can have.
Don't discard the character in response.
I said 11Ks, man. They generally don't have any.
They've been making more 11Ks that recur themselves. FR.
True. What is this power creep, Bushy?
No. Granted, some of them do depend on what your opponent does. Like Riri and Assault Lily.
Yo, I don't have a back row.
Oh, fuck. What are you doing on the back row? FR.
And man, I got screwed. And that could always happen, man. I got screwed. I don't have a back row. Yota go. And Riri can't kill Yota in response if I don't have a back row.
Oof.
Am I wrong, sir?
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of silly, though. It's kind of silly. What do you mean you don't have a back row? Are you doing that on purpose, sir? Oh. Like, a card like Riri is only good because you assume. Can't always. Oh. But anyways.
In limited, oh man, that's hard to pull off in limited, man.
Like, sure, this is a common, but you get a double rare.
Find Hina first.
Yoka will pop up more than once, probably.
Yo, God, everyone else is gonna read Yota and be like, I don't have this card in my deck. Hell no.
Pass.
Wait, who took Yota?
It comes back again. Well, no, the power comes back. Wait, someone actually took Yota? FR.
No. No, my first question is, who has Hina? Who has Hina? Wouldn't you be asking that question too?
I wouldn't blurt it out to the entire room.
No, that'd be the first thought in my head. Who has Hina? Oh, this sack has Hina, doesn't he? This sack? Can you blame me, man?
No.
But regardless, Yota is so much better constructed, he's gonna... What did we give Shinon back in Alice 2? Do you remember?
I think it's semi-playable.
Yep. So I guess we have to give Yota here the playable.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Film Shooting Day, Hina. 001500. Let's see here. It is a climax swap that's...
Yo, what?
What? Wait,
Excuse me?
I remember my climax swap was a tap 2 give 2k.
Or you just have a vanilla climax swap.
Those are so bad, man. You know it. I swear, I've become a spoiled child when it comes to this game, haven't I?
Yeah. Like FR, this is only a 500 penalty from a vanilla normally.
It's also a bomb, too.
This is a bomb, man. I'm like, what?
What? How is this allowed?
Because that's a regular reg bomb.
Yo, imagine this was bottom deck.
Bro. Wait, who cares? Who cares only 1,000 power? I'm getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of that thick body of yours.
Yep. And you can't do anything about it.
While also guaranteeing the requirements I actually want.
What?
Oh my goodness. Why?
So good. How is this? I mean, this makes... Is
this how we make red bombs great again?
I guess so. What's next? Red bombs with regenerates?
I mean, what would you race style nowadays?
Probably playable, actually.
Fair enough.
I gave the same rating to Jake.
Right.
So, and Jake's even 1,000 power bigger, so... Well, that's a double-edged sword, but at the same time... Man... Why... Like, oh, man. The only reason why we're salivating over the bulk matters again. Especially at level 0. And guess what counters bulk? Bombs. And guess what? Most people aren't running things that gain +1 level. Hina's almost guaranteed to trade. Like, it's so good. Oh, you might be like, well, what if my opponent plays a runner? Okay. Then Hina's a cantrip, minimum. Like, they're gonna avoid Hina like the plague. And they're gonna be like, well, I don't care if he pluses the bomb all day. Good, thank you. That allows me to get more stop with Hina.
I guess what the Hina player wants. More stock going to level 1. So good.
Oh, let me cast 1 billion events, man.
But pretend you're playing Kyoko combo. You can like unironically play like 3 or 4 copies of Message Left Behind.
Let's fucking go. Oh wait, how did you assemble triple level 1 combo? Climax. Like,
Gee,
you have, like,
gee, I wonder.
gee, I wonder. You are alive for eons, man. I don't know, man. What would you do if you were facing film shooting?
Force the trade.
What's the trade?
FR.
I don't know, man. I could, some greedy player, but hell no. While.
No, I'm bringing you down with me.
Oh, hell no, we're traded, bro.
No, F that noise.
Like, you would just be like,
the shorter amount of time that Hina spends at level 0, the better for the opponent.
Right.
Open up that lane. Force a level 1 ASAP.
And Mr. Shioriko combo. Actually, no. As an Ijikasaki player, I'm just like, yeah, sure. Go ahead and punch me for 2. I don't care. Go ahead and punch me for 2. That's what I want. Actually, Nichikasaki actually wants to take Hina out ASAP. If they didn't already take themselves out.
Right.
Well, hey man. In limited. Yo, what? This makes any combo you grab that much more consistent.
Oh, good. On top of being removal.
What? It's part of. I don't know, man. Hina follows the bread flow. Now, is this the end all be all? Holy shit, it's close. Holy shit, it's so fucking close, man. I don't know, man. What do you think here?
It's almost like you want on a level 0 TBH.
It makes combos so much more consistent. Like, it makes me avoid playing glow sticks. I don't even have to.
Well, the thing with a card like Endless Growth is that, well, if you don't have requirements in hand, first you engage Hina doesn't do anything for you. Period.
True.
And on top of that, it's a card that goes to your memory,
which we want for this set anyway.
Right. So you definitely play Endless Growth. Period.
Cards bananas, dude. But with the I forget the first Hina's name already. Shit.
You're talking about Days Passing By?
Yeah, Days Passing By, Hina. You don't need to worry about green. Yo, duh, I don't need to have green to cast this.
Oh, no. Go up on the card that you actually need for your characters.
What if it's green?
Oh, there's stonks.
So much more convenient.
Play Gyron Staff Phyrexianly.
Oh my god. Oh, holy shit, that sounds salivating, man. But Hina here, you know what? Give this girl the playable, man.
Oh yeah, no, very very solid card. I like this too.
I was tempted to go even further beyond, man.
But it's almost there. It's almost there.
Yo, dude, if this was a bottom deck bomb, fuck it, I would have done it.
Or even stock bomb ?
Oh yeah, even then.
Or even go even further beyond cork bomb.
Oh yeah, even better. Wait, Hina's a member of the Dark Armies.
Stop.
All right, next.
Alright, we now have Festival Day Kyoko Izanami 001500. On play, you have 2 or more other summer characters. You may draw 1 card. If you do, discard 1. Bushi a little hard there, not gonna lie. And act, pay 1, put this card to your way room to top 4 check for a level 1 or higher card amongst them.
Okay, well, let's see here. It's Okinami plus draw 1, ditch 1.
But it's not Okinami for a character, though.
No. Again, dude, if it was for character, it'd be kind of garbo set, man.
Oh yeah, Kyoko definitely feels like, there was definitely some thought put into this.
They're paying attention to their own set design.
For once.
It's like, again, it's on-demand mill. It's on-demand mill, and you can fetch an event with it. So good.
And maybe even a drawing ditch one could find that event.
Yo, dog, let me ditch this climax. Let me draw a card, ditch this climax.
Easy.
So good.
Pretty neat utility.
Now, of course, this won't kill anything. This won't kill anything at 0, but you didn't care.
Right. You know, I mean, in this title, you're not really trying to win board level 0 for the most part, anyway.
Taco can do it, the clean cut. But
sure.
But that's like the only card that can bloody win. Other than that, though, in limited, well, it's free deck mail, I get. Well, actually, no, it's not free. It's deck mail, yeah.
If you feel like you need it, you know, you can't go wrong taking this as the first pick in a pack.
I don't know, man. I'd rather play Oslo Sub if I can find one.
They probably wouldn't be in the same pack.
Probably not.
I assume you're talking about Summer Traditions, Sora.
Yeah, Summer Tradition Sora. That card.
Right. You need to find a foil of one of these two in the same pack.
Card's actually free, man. The card is actually free mail.
And actually can beat something on the turn she's played.
Oh yeah, she does in response, but you don't care. Since Hina exists, I can't give Kyoko more.
Sorry, you got off there. What?
I can't give Kyoko more than the playable minus.
Yeah, fair enough. The fact that Hina does exist. Yeah, I am forced to agree here.
It's kind of a bummer since I wanted to like this card, but
yeah, days passing by Hina kind of like fulfilled most of this card's roles anyway, right?
Pretty much. I mean, Yoda is Fugo, man.
Right.
All right, next. Magic Research, Yota, 001500. Let's see here. When this enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, choose one of your opponent's guys and move it to an empty slot on their board. And he's a pitch bomb for message left behind.
Okay, that's pretty helpful.
Hey, look, wait, Yota's a Jedi since when?
Yes.
Yes. Yota's a Jedi. Like,
hey
yo,
man,
dog.
if you're hanging out with a girl that's literally the embodiment of God or something, or that became a god rather, I think you get pretty close to becoming a Jedi.
Like, and what is he? And what color lightsaber is he wielding?
I don't know his personality that well, so I really can't. I assume we're going by current canon in terms of how lightsaber colors work. And not just simply because Samuel L. Jackson requested the color.
Damn it.
I mean, like, I assume you're aware about, like, the current lore change, right?
Yes.
Right, that Kyber crystals start out as white, and they change according to the personality of their wielder.
Yep. As opposed to Samuel, who's just like, hey GL, can I have purple? And George was all like, sure, why not?
Why not?
Here you go. And that's why how the conversation went, man.
Yeah, I guess I make a reference.
And no, I'm not loud enough to be Samuel L. Jackson. Not loud enough. God damn, men can scream.
I mean, look no further than Revenge of the Sith, right?
Yeah. Or Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Bro!
Have you heard him as Tenpenny Man?
No.
Holy shit.
How far is gotta bring up San Andreas?
Of course, I'm a big man. You people simp for these DJ creatures. I'll game.
And if we really want to, we could find a way to reskin we could reskin assets in GTA and like put Rinku as like in Franklin's place or something.
Franklin, man. No, I think Rinku would be better as Lamar, man. Lamar, the real protagonist of Grand Theft Auto.
Fair enough.
But seriously though, Yota here. Do we need a bonder for message?
It could come in handy.
True.
But like we won't necessarily have like a way to guarantee it into hand.
We have the event swapper, but we need an event first to do that.
Right, and you know, unlike the Sora that gets gathering staff, you know, you don't mind playing a card just because, you know, there are times where you might unironically use this card for the first ability.
Soul Sleeper, cough cough. And man, destroying his brainstorm is worth it, man.
Or like, you know, there are decks whose back where you're just like, no, F that card.
Golden Wiz?
You're hoping that Golden Wings somehow managed to lose the slot.
Because otherwise, Golden Wind's gonna be hard. Is gonna yeah, true. Golden Wind's gigantic.
Like FR, their back row gives like 1,000 power.
And yo, those Bloody Girl Yun Yuns are 6/5 base. 8/5 after counters. Like, how am I killing this? No. A bomb or die.
Like, you're kind of hoping that like one of their wins was like some kind of crash or something.
or hoping for you have 3 Kyoko with 4 messages in exile. And man,
it could happen. It could happen.
It sounds sacky, but shit. I don't know, man. I'd be pretty scared of 3 Kyokos with 4 messages.
Oh, I will be sure like, oh man, this person is like juicy mustard meal and styled on me with these 8K bodies.
XD every turn. XD every turn. It's like, and then I isn't killing those things, man. And who cares if you got Iron for free? I ain't killing them. No, Shioriko, man. Shioriko ain't killing him. It's like, you kind of just have to concede to Kyoko, man.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, though, Unlimited. Boy, bonding for message is kind of useless. I am up. I would not want to bond. It's like I would want to bond for it, but finding it's the problem. And boy, do you have the stock to force up a card, force up one of their guys? I don't think God necessarily cared about their back row being destroyed. Like, maybe besides Hina, that's it? Like, oh no, you destroyed Kyoko Brainstorm. Whatever will I do? Like you can tell obvious sarcasm is obvious. This the playable minus. That's all the mercy I can extend to you.
I'll be a little nicer just because having extra copies of effective copies of Message Weapon is very powerful in Hina. So I'll be nicer to make it playable.
Okay. I always have to give this the niche, man.
No, but I think Message Weapon is like, you know, it's a staple card in like a good stuff Hina build, and the more copies you have of the card, the better.
True.
Or more effective copies, I should say here.
Fair enough. Next.
Okay, we now have Cute Goddess Hina, 1/0/2500. Your other character in your front row center spell gets 500 power. Rest this card if there's no marker underneath her. Look at the top card of your deck and put it underneath her face down as a marker. And rest this card until the end of your opponent's next turn. You may put one marker from underneath this card to your way room instead of paying 1 stock when you would pay the cost to play an event from your hand.
Yo! And then you want to guarantee that You want to guarantee that that message left behind is free? Here you go.
Like, it does take you like 2 turns.
Bro, it's so slow. It's so
Like this card sounds neat on paper, but I'm like, oh, that 2 turns you need to do it.
Now this makes me go, Bushy. Do you guys play your own?
Like, you know, the Hina combo, you know, already kind of fulfills this role. If you think about it.
Right.
And if you go Kyoko combo, the fact that message left behind is potentially refundable also kind of makes me like, you know, question mark on this card, right?
I mean, Sora combo could really use it.
Does Sora have the back row space though?
No.
Like if you're playing a Sora deck, don't you have to play the Sora that gives hexproof to front?
Kinda, because
you need extra copies of Geiger and Staff to make that deck, or more effective copies of Geiger and Staff to make that deck work properly.
Right, and you're playing Hina the Fugo, so you're
got rid of the back row for that. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of wondering, does there exist a deck that could actually appreciate this? I'm starting to feel like no, right?
No.
Like it's just so slow.
And if you've played Weiss in the last 2 years, this game this game has the same speed as Modern, man.
Okay, we're not dying on turn 4. Not consistently.
Turn 5, man.
Oh wait, did Modern stop being a turn 4 format?
It's like turn 4.5 now.
Because I remember reading around the time when Bloodbraid Elf and Chase the Mind Sculptor were unbanned for the format because they said the game slowed down or something.
That was like a turn 3.5 format at the time. Now I think it's like a turn 4.5 format now.
I see.
So I'm turn 4. So again, dude, I said very similar. You know, turn 5 is when we start looking at the end of the game now. Like, that's eerily fast, man. Like, for a game that's tradition, like, if I remember correctly, back in 2016, you know, games lasted six to 8 turns. Now
per player,
we're looking at 5. Like, that's ridiculously fast. To the point where, like, the game doesn't last long enough nowadays. Yeah, Hina's way too slow, man. Oh man. What about limited?
Well, in limited, this might actually be okay because limited, you do have more turns in that format, and you will probably not pull off the combos. Like you probably are definitely not. Chances are you're not pulling off Hina combo.
Or Kyoko.
Well, Kyoko's not good enough for like stock purposes, but and you know, potentially being able to play your events for like quote unquote free, it's gonna be a pretty good thing in limited. No, I mean, the less stock you have to pay in that format, the better.
True, and limited is a hell of a lot slower. Limited's like, I would imagine limited's around a 7 to 9 turn game.
If that.
So, wow, yeah, limited saved this card.
Yeah, limited did save this card, unironically.
Give this the niche.
Yeah, I can't get anything higher than that myself.
Boy, I was about to click out and look in the folder. hey man, could you blame me?
I don't blame you. Alright, let's move on.
Alright, next. Film Shooting Day Kyoko 00500.
This ability activates up to once per turn. When you play an event, draw a card. You may draw a card if you do, and auto tap 2 of your guys and choose 1 card in your clock, add it to your hand, and swap a card from your hand, put it into clock.
Interesting. To say the least.
I mean, it's a weird color fixing.
Sorry, I'm not know why that means that's auto.
That's a startup, dude.
You like using that word.
Hey, man, I'm used to the word startup. Okay, I am so used to that word by now.
Literally, only one distributor uses that word.
And it's the official one for North American tournaments, mate.
Meanwhile, every other translator.
I
mean, even the English translators don't use startup.
Man,
imagine like trying to get a Vanguard Butterfly player to go to Weiss Schwarz and they see startup instead of ACT. FR.
Hey man, coming from Magic, startup worked fine for me. Soul Sleeper and I both use the word startup.
I swear, I think a number of people that I've seen that use the word startup, despite how early I started, honestly cannot be counted across, or like, it will definitely not exceed the fingers on 2 hands.
Hey man, every time I use startup at a high-level tournament event, everyone knows what I'm talking about.
So startups at one of those terms that like, yes, people know it, but they almost don't want to admit to it. It's kind of like how most people know that the door trigger is called comeback, but almost no one uses that term. Or how gold bar is called treasure. People know that it's called treasure, but nobody wants to use the word. Almost nobody wants to use the word treasure.
Go speak to Mr. Pelham.
That's why I said almost nobody. I know Connor Pelham exists. And you're watching this, Connor. Hi.
It's just like.
By the way, pretty good commentary with Shizuka.
It's just like, dude, we mention Mr. Pelham all the time on this show.
Not all the time.
Okay. Well, when a conversation like this pops up, man, or it's called draw trigger, not book trigger. Even though we all call it book. Right.
You know, like Star was kind of like in a similar category. Like I feel like most people know that it's called startup, especially if they play the Japanese game for a decent amount of time. But almost nobody wants to say startup because ACT is just easier.
Even Connor himself uses startup.
And ACT, which is weird because that's not what English calls it. But like. Especially you're like teaching players from like other Bushiroad card games, it just makes more sense. Or if you're engaging with players who play multiple Bushiroad card games.
Okay, you have to put the word Bushiroad there because I'm just like.
That's why I said Bushiroad. Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say if you didn't, I'd be like, hello, comes from Magic, startup. I'd be like, dude, I was taught the word startup from day 1. And I've stuck with the word startup. Like, can you blame me for using the word startup, man? I look at we didn't even talk about Kyoko yet. Actually, so Kyoko here. Yeah, the draw ditch is useful.
And as Kevin was saying earlier, you know, the color fixing and the using your clock as a second hand is not too shabby. The biggest problem with this card is the fact of, you know, where you have space in your back row.
It's also a tap to, man.
Occasionally you don't mind.
Okay, true. But if you're the Sora build, oh hell no, you kind of. The Sora builds don't like it. They're like, oh dude, I have to tap to fetch Gathering Staff.
Right.
Also, why does Bushiroad use the term rest? Everyone I know says tap.
Well, part of it is probably just to remain unique, right? Like you notice like how often like Bushiroad like purposely twists what should be like a single standard term, but like purposely twisted for like flavor reasons. Like,
Right.
like Weiss Schwarz is classic. The stage is not called a field or battlefield.
Hey, man, I use the term battlefield for like literally every game.
Or-
Even Yu-Gi.
Or well, like I think Yu-Gi-Oh technically calls it. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh calls it, I believe, field, which is pretty much the same thing. I sticking with Weiss Schwarz, the discard pile is called a waiting room.
Even, I mean, dude, they even use the term graveyard in one of their.
I think it was only just Buggy Fight.
Still, man, they're not allergic to the term graveyard.
They're not. I'm not saying they were, but
You know what? What's funny is, even at high level competition, everyone just. You say the term graveyard.
in your area. But to be fair, most people that play Weiss Schwarz are probably playing another card game that probably use the word graveyard, i.e. Yu-Gi-Oh, i.e. Magic the Gathering.
I mean,
Bushro like using like different terms for like level. It's level in Weiss Schwarz, but it's called grade in Vanguard. It's called size in Buggy Fight.
Ice?
Yeah, size.
The hell? What do you people call it in Rebirth?
There's no level in Rebirth.
Oh, okay.
Rebirth cards have only cost, attack, and defense and traits.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you guys have mana costs.
Right. The game works entirely different.
You guys also have power and toughness in that game too.
Well, so did Buggy Fight.
They do have power and toughness in Buggy Fight?
Actually, no, Buggy Fight works kind of more like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey man, there's power and toughness in Yu-Gi-Oh too, man.
Well, the battle calculation. Well, the battle calculation works a little differently. It was more like when you're attacking, you compare your attack and the opposing card's defense. It's what I remember.
Right. Even though
whereas in Yu-Gi-Oh, you just compare depending on the quote unquote position of the card.
Right. If you're in defensive possession, you compare your defensive points to their attack points.
Right. Whereas Buggy Fight says, well, because in Buggy Fight, you're attacking by resting, like in any other Bushiroad card game, except it's kind of like I don't know how.
Vanguard, dude.
No, I'm trying to think of. I don't think Chaos or 5-Cross. I don't know how 5-Cross and.
In Chaos you need to tap to attack.
Okay, so Chaos you have to. I don't know about 5-Cross. I never seen anyone play 5-Cross.
I've never seen anyone play 5-Cross. In Vanguard you don't have to tap to attack, man.
Wait, what?
At least I don't think so.
You do.
Oh no. Oh, you do? Oh, okay. And then it's been a while since I've played Vanguard, okay? Oh no, you do have to tap your front and your back row.
Right.
Right, because that's how you boost in Vanguard.
Correct.
Tapping your back row. and all I remember is 50,000 of Vanguard PG.
Right. Ending that conversation, like the idea is just that Bushiroad wants to put their own twists whenever they could.
I don't know, man. It kind of alienates. It kind of alienates someone like myself. But
Bushiroad's very much like get used to our jargon or deal with. Bushiroad pretty much says we're gonna deal with our jargon.
Or I could not deal with your jargon.
Anyway, I think a biggest problem with Kyoko, you just don't have back row space.
Is it time, man?
No, I think it's just fine and limited.
Fine, give this the niche. Fine, this the niche.
Like limited easily says like these cards that would otherwise be given or are ye old favorite meme template.
Say that. Oh man. Oh.
Alright, let's move on. We now have a genuine C Hina 001,000. She's a global 500, and on play, all of your Other level 0 characters get the following ability until end of turn. On attack, surveil. Oh no, on attack scry, excuse me.
That's actually a scry, man.
That's actually a scry.
Again, this is a back row card, man.
Yes and no. You could argue it's not really a back row card. Well, sure, the goal fighter will make you think that, but you're really playing it more for the on playability.
So Hina goes in and dies.
But I would keep it to my back row if I could help it. If I did play this card for some reason.
In-man limited. 500 matters, man.
Right, this will ironically matter. Like this is something you will actually keep in your back row unlimited.
But in constructed FR, I wouldn't even consider this.
Right.
What room do I have for this?
Right. This again, I guess.
Yep.
Like, you know, the fact that this bulk is very, very nice, as well as, you know, giving all your other level zeros on attack scry one.
Fucking limited saves a lot of these cards, man.
They do, but hey, that just goes to show Hina actually makes a pretty decent limited, could make a decent limited product.
Oh yeah, true. Despite yo dog, why do half my cards? Because you didn't pull the damn event. Bug. Alright, next. Okay, film shooting day, Ashura Kokuho. Alrighty, well, he's new. Oh, let's see here. Okay, when he enters the battlefield, you may pay the cost of. You do look at up the top X cards of your deck. Add one card among them, and mill the rest, where X is the number of your opponent's guys. Why would I play this over the yield drop search, man?
Well, you're not playing this. You're not playing this as a form of drop search. Period.
Yeah, but why would I play? But this isn't the same cost as a drop search.
Well, it's more specific. Okay, so we typically like dog on the on play pay one, get your character for top 4 check for any card, because we're like FR discarding a character.
This is the same.
It's the same problem. Like, sure, this could be a potential dig 5, but
the only difference is this can grab an event. However, the biggest problem I have with this card is it is dependent on, like, oh, my opponent only has one guy. Cool. Koku only digs 1.
Right. Ashura is definitely not going to assure you any meaningful cards in that scenario.
He's kind of hot garbo, man. In limited, I
don't think limited really saves this. I mean, unless you could think of something that I'm not thinking of.
Yo, dog, who's gonna tri-field in limited? Would you?
The Narukami family has shown their human faces.
Let me see here. Where's Ashura headed? To hell, I hope.
Is it? Wait. I believe in either Indian or Arabic, doesn't Ashura literally refer to hell?
Oh shit.
Let me fact check that really quick. I feel like it was like some language where like Okay. So Ashura is this thing in Islam. It is the so in Islam it is the 10th day of the first month in the Islamic calendar, where for pretty much any Muslim sect that's not Shiite, it's the day that Moses and the Israelites were saved from the Pharaoh by God with the splitting of the Red Sea. Okay, never mind.
Still, he's headed to hell, man. He's headed to hell.
I believe like a lot of Japanese things that use the name Ashura typically use it to refer to like a demon or a devil.
So I mean, just look at it. Let's look at him in the artwork, man. All right, next.
All right. Festival gauging 003500. All your opponent's characters get Encore Pay 2 stock, and on play mill 2 if there's a climax amongst those cards, you may pay the cost of discard 1 to salvage.
Actually, this isn't bad.
Oh, look at it.
It's free mill, and it's bulky.
And free mill that could possibly get you a hand outlet.
And the downside, do you really care, man?
No?
Even as the opponent, you're like, okay.
Like,
sure,
how often will I pay 2?
Never?
Like, almost never.
Like, never? Almost never? Oh no, I trapped 2 climaxes, bruh. Even in that scenario, there are more efficient outlets to pay them.
Like, the only reason why you have literally 1 card remaining in your deck. That'd be that'd be like the only time, right?
That's super niche, man.
Right.
Like,
or you see that you really don't have to pay both out before refresh.
Again, those things usually don't matter when Hina is on the board. Like, Hina only really matters at the beginning of the.
Right, you wouldn't be trying to sweep this down like later on if you could help it.
You're like, I'm desperate. Hina, go.
And like, okay, sure.
Fair enough, but your opponent is really going to take advantage of the Encore 2? Like, come on, man. You don't. Oh, man. Why would you do that?
There's a reason why we call 2 stock costs for a cantrip broken calculator.
Broken calculators, man. The math doesn't add up. Now, in limited, Young Doll's card is amazing.
Oh yeah, that my FR bulk card can just those 2 on play.
Like free mill?
It's not even a bad kind of mill. Like, you remember those ancient oversizes that say, like, on play mill 2 if it's a climax rest discard or something, right?
Oh, those cards are hot garble, man. Wait, my creature can potentially come into play tapped? FR? And those were double rares, man. I remember seeing double.
Yeah, they were double rares.
What? Original generation set 1, man.
What's in set? No, it was volume 2.
Volume 2. Oh, excuse me. I thought it was set 1, man.
Oh hell no, it's not that early. Our best oversized back then was Spiritual Power Nozomi. On play reveal top if it's a climax. Oh no, if it's not a missing character, clock that card.
So if it's a climax, clock it. Got it.
Some people unironically played something like Good Day of Practice or something.
The event counter?
Oh, the 2-1 search 2 discard 1.
You played those back then, man? FR?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, well. Or hell, or when did Smile Push-Ups come out?
Set 1.
Oh, some people unironically play that card, man.
Right, so yeah, Spiritual Power Nozomi did have a pretty fair chance to ding you. But you actually want to be dinging original level. You want to be level 1 first, so that you feel Ellie, Umi, and your opponent is forced to crash probably. Or you force to play 2K1 and then you counter and then they cry.
She be Ellie, man. She be Ellie overpowered.
She be Ellie. And you did play Smile Push-Ups, I guess.
Yo, dog, make Ellie 10K. Your 2K1 ain't getting over that, man.
With the ideal board, Ellie becomes 11K with Smile Push-Ups after you use it.
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, what's there help make an 11K? What? How are you killing that?
Pretty much no.
The bomb, man.
Yeah, you bomb or die.
Bomb or die.
Yeah, that's why some people were forced to play Kotori Bomb. It's like FR. I want to get like a thing. I want to get like a thing in the mirror.
11K. This sounds cancerous to me, Ben.
Be glad that most people went with green and not blue.
Ooh. But Festival Day Hina. In constructed, I'm sorry, but we don't have room for
We really don't.
this card is good.
We ran out of room.
This card is... Yo, Bushy, sideboard when?
Sideboard when?
Actually, no. Even if we did, they did give us a 15 card sideboard. I don't think it's going in there, right? I don't think this even goes in my 65, man. You Magic players refer to their deck as 75.
Oh, guess I didn't know.
You know, hello, your main deck plus your sideboard, man.
But I didn't know they actually called it 75.
Yeah, they called it the 75, man.
Yu-Gi-Oh players don't call it their 55.
Yeah,
Or their 75 if they're playing a 60 card wombo combo deck.
Yeah, well, some I've heard some modern players refer to this. Still, no.
No, I don't. Wait, what?
Yo, dude, this game would be dramatically different if we had some.
It would automatically makes it just makes like the bigger titles even better than they need to be, right?
Yeah, hey man, he would stand a chance.
Well, he would stand a chance, true, but like any title with like several years worth of expansions and products would definitely have a better chance by theory.
Say that to original generation, man. Original generation would still not be very good at sideboard. Though, oh god, no, we don't want.
Imagine being able to put in copies of stuff from older sites that you can definitely appreciate in certain matchups.
Or dude, imagine I think Sunshine would ironically be king.
Yeah, Sunshine has a lot of stuff that it didn't need to have.
Oh. Yeah, well, that would make Andy very happy, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
I'll be like, oh god, no, not more Sunshine Mirror. I would be sick.
But anyway,
I think even you would be sick of that after a while.
I mean, the first WGP, I qualified at. Round 1, the mirror. Fuck.
Round 2.
No. Luckily, I gave Siggy more Sunshine players after that.
Oh man, at least you didn't have nothing. 3 consecutive. It's like, at least you didn't have. Dude, 2 out of my first 3 matches the first.
What was the most boring event I played at where I had to deal with the same 2 or 3 guys over and over in Weiss Schwarz? I don't think I really had anything like that actually.
You're lucky.
I really can't give an event where I had to deal with the same 2 to 3 titles over and over.
Lucky?
I've only seen it in Vanguard. There was this one Vanguard qualifier I played at. And what's funny is that it was also Team League, so chances were I'm not supposed to play against the same shit over and over, period, right?
Nope.
Gets Kagura and Go Paladin all day. FR!
Oh man, I can't really. Oh my god, I really don't want to play it. Oh my god, it's probably gonna be the same 2 or 3 decks. Good day.
And that's just not a very fun game. I'm very glad that Weiss Schwarz has now gone to a point where, there's about 20 decks that you could play and you will fare a pretty good chance.
The chart has 21. The chart has 21 different sets for a reason.
And
anyways.
I was gonna say, that definitely easily makes for some diversity.
Good, that's what I want to see.
Alright.
Anyways, to Hina, you know what? I have to give it the playable minus here. Have to. Because
biggest problem, space. That's literally its main flaw.
Yeah, even if we had a 15 card sideboard, man, sorry, couldn't fit it.
Right, the card's definitely good. Like if you could find a way to fit it, good for you. It's what I will say here.
It limited God tier.
Oh yeah. Your rare shank. Oh, I see Festival Hina. Takes that. Pass.
Wait, they didn't take the rare FR? What did they take? One of the uncommons. What could it have? Oh no, it's Festival.
Oh fuck.
Alright, next. Road to Reconstruct the Ramen Shop, Hina. 2/1 6K. So this is a 2K assist to level 3s, and you may tap this card to look at your top two cards of your deck and rearrange them.
Neat.
This is a
again, we have a similar problem, right? We have to do what you want, or yeah, that whatever that card was called, Kyoko.
Right. The Kyoko assist from green that just does this card. Sure, I had to pay an additional stock for Kyoko. Who cares? She can trip me.
Right. And she's offering like a bigger assist.
She offers an additional 1,000 power. Like, she offers 1,000 additional power over Hina here. Sure, Hina's a 2/1 you can guarantee, but if the God player is playing the game, it should be
right. Kyoko's conditions was probably one of the easier things you could do.
Like 3 cards in exile, FR.
That's the very easier than the smooth brain conditioning this title.
Are you playing the game?
I mean, wouldn't you agree with what I mean, do you agree with what I said?
Oh, yeah.
Like, three cards of memory sounds easier than Bob and board, right?
It's like, oh shit, dude, I don't have enough shitters.
No, I'm stuck with these workers I can't really play at the moment.
Kyoko, go! And man, screw playing early plays. Why not just
Scrap the Kyoko town and you know, pray she sticks on the board.
She sticks on the board. Fuck it, Sora, go! Sora +2. Sora, hope Kyoko found me.
We're low-key advertising this movie, deck.
Yo, I've been advertising the movie deck the entire.
It's not even low-key. It's not even low-key anymore. It's apparent.
It's specie, man. Screw the supposed meta deck. Let's have some fun with +2 soul, man.
That would actually not be too shabby.
How much damage have you taken the last 2 turns? Yes.
Yes.
Says your opponent.
Like this would be a deck that like gets your local, like, you know, if your locals like, you know, chronicles its events or something on social media, they'll be like, no, they'll take a picture and be like, yup, this person went from 1-0 to 3-3
in 1 turn. How?
They just ate it.
They ate 15 straight, man. They ate 15 straight. Oh, and man, wouldn't you just sign a match slip at that time? You just you clocked you drew 2 climaxes.
Okay, that's a scoop face.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm sorry, Hina, but you could. I'm sorry. In limited, Kyoko, man.
No, this is the lower rarity of the 2.
True, and Kyoko's gonna be a hell of a lot harder in limited.
By FR, you're going to try to get 3 cards in a memory unlimited.
With all those rare events, man. Oh, that's gonna be hard.
By FR, no, right?
Right.
So Hina here.
Niche.
Yeah, I think I had to give it to this.
Hey man, limited save turn.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much it's the problem. Like, you know, in constructing, better options exist. Okay, in limited, okay, fair. You're not guaranteed to be able to pull that off.
So again, this is why we do limited.
Oh yeah. Okay.
A certain lady may complain that we do limited again. And man, she has complained. Hey, man, videos long. I'm like, we do limited because, well,
Here we take out limited. It doesn't make it that much shorter. Honestly.
True.
Like limited just adds what, maybe 20 minutes total at best.
Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if you feel the same way.
Dude, our videos are already 2+ hours long.
Like, if you take it out, okay, sure. What's 2 hours? What's 2 hours and 20 versus 2 hours?
Most people that listen to these casts listen to them at work anyway.
Which is not a bad thing.
Alright, next.
Alright, we now have unexpected words. Kyoko Izanami, 2-1, 6,500. If all your characters are summer, which are a little difficult if I may say, she gets 3,000 power. And gets ability accuracy up to once per turn. When you play an event, she gets 2,000 power until end of turn.
Wait a second. This card is always a 9/5.
Yes.
And when you play an event, she becomes an 11/5.
Yes.
This seems like Soul Sleeper bait, man.
Is this Soul Sleeper bait?
This seems like the kind of jank he would play, man.
This would seem like a jank he would play.
Is this
the jank right now? For sure, we're not playing this jank in constructed, so let's just move straight into limited. So, it's not terrible in limited actually, right?
It's gonna live.
If that's any consolation.
I mean, that's kind of a reward in limited itself, man.
Which you know, I think that's where like this card really shines, right?
Any turn where I stop clocking and
like, sure, your damage economy might not be the best, but you're not really looking for a high damage economy in limited anyway.
Yo, dog, how is my opponent gonna punish me? Vanilla +2 souls?
That'd be like the only real way, right? Or
I mean, that's like literally the only real way. Building high trigger count and limited.
You kind of can't do that without like taking a big risk.
Right. That's why I said it's kind of suicide, because do you want to play the game?
Right, so so hashtag limited save Discord?
I'll fucking get, man.
Alright, yes.
Yeah. Thanks, limited.
But yo, cards that will otherwise be quoted. No?
Nope. They get saved by limited play. Alrighty, coming of the end, Hina, 217. If you have already, she is the smooth brainer. Let's see here. Climax combo. Great. Let's see here. Pay 1, put up to the day of the end of the world. Oh, look, it's the salvage soul. Wait, it's the salvage soul. But I only get to salvage things with soul. When this card attacks, I pay the cost of 1 and sacrifice the salvage soul. If I do, choose up to 1 card in my opponent's grave and exile it.
Fun.
Oh.
And apparently, for those who don't know, the synopsis is after Hina becomes a god, he predicts that the world's gonna end in 30 days.
Fair enough.
Or not predicts. Because remember, she knows everything, so she knows the world's gonna end in 30 days.
Oh well, okay, so that's why she's desperate to make memories with everybody.
Right.
Well, that spells Jun Maeda all over it. So, okay. So these kind of combos typically don't work
because of like they usually involve like high costs or something.
They either involve high costs or needing reversals at higher levels.
Right.
Like there's a Shizu from Slime that does something very similar. unfortunately, she requires a reversal at level, and she's level 2.
Hmm.
And if you try to stand by her in, she's a 7k base. She has 7k toughness. And your opponent is going to do everything they can to like the problem I have with Hina is, well, she gets rid of 1 climax. That's it. That's probably the best thing that she can do is get rid of 1 climax.
Like, this is one of those cards that goes into the format that probably has like 12 players at any given time.
I don't know. I would argue it's too slow even for that. Dude. This is just too slow.
No, not necessarily, because the climax tech that this goes on actually kind of helps you, because I believe the plus 50 soul Miyuki, it's a card for Soul Trigger.
Oh, okay. Well,
don't quote me on that. I don't remember, but I have a feeling she should be.
again, dude, we'd have a better chance of popping off limited than that. We'd probably have a better chance of popping off 3 or 4 limited pods. Shit, I'd rather play limited than standard at this point.
Oh, I don't blame you.
The Weiss standard, at least.
It's just kind of funny like how that terminology works, right?
Well, again, dude. Again, when I hear the word standard, you know exactly what I'm.
Right.
The 2 years.
And, you know, to this day, I still have Vanguard players like still calling V Premium standard, even though that's the incorrect term now.
Again, dude, they're used to it.
Right.
And they're used to, and dude, Overdress is so new that, of course they're still calling it standard.
Like they might just call standard Overdress.
At that point, they're technically not wrong, are they?
No, they're not.
So again, it's to avoid confusion.
Right.
But in terms of Weiss Schwarz standard, like, there's a better chance I would see people playing limited over standard.
Which actually like low key makes sense, because the only people who would dare to mix titles are like people that like really love a lot of different titles and want to combine them, or people that are like, I really love deck building in this game.
Which, again, limited would solve a lot. Welcome to limited. Have fun deck building. You're extremely limited in what you can build. I hope you know this set in and out. I hope you have in-depth knowledge of the set, because now, in terms of limited, is exiling potentially a climax really worth it? I would argue not really. Sure, you may exile one of your opponent's major cards, but you don't know how many of the climax they even have.
Right.
So, again, I can't really see this pulling it, and the bulk and limited, okay at best. Same as a vanilla. The fact that this goes stock neutral, it is a cantrip bare minimum. First one, the one that you probably usually play is a cantrip. So I guess there's that, but I don't know. I'm grasping for straws here, man. Can you defend this?
No, not really.
I can't even call this a meme.
No. It's very sad, because I believe this should be one of the more iconic scenes in the anime. At least it should be based on the synopsis.
This really is.
That's just very sad.
Oh man, Bushiroad did this card dirty. It would be like the confession scenes from Gotsu shitty combo.
Oh no. You better not have jinxed it right then and there.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not, but oh man. Oh man, oh, I really hope that's not the case. I hope I.
Anyway, we have heard people pinning the blame for our entire situation on the Narukami family.
Hina, behave yourself!
Guy needs 2 of them for the double soul trigger.
Yep. This is so. Oh my god, this is god awful, man. Alright, next.
Okay. Secret of Victory Hina 10-2500 is a 1000 counter that also allows you to discard 1 card to surveil 1 any number of times you desire.
Yo, dog, this card was hot garbo in Konosuba. It is still hot garbo.
So let's continue by saying something along the lines of what we got here. It's over. Hina has told us that she does not want us.
You piece of filth. Hina is too pure for these comments.
Okay.
Alright, next. To the sky once more, Ashura. 103K. Okay, when such as battlefield, you may choose a 1 higher than anyone Yotza in your grave and place him face down underneath this card as a marker. Okay. Let's see here. You may discard a card from your hand, choose 1 higher than Yotza among this card's markers, and place it onto the board. At the end of your turn, you may put him underneath this card face down as a marker. And he also has the ability to tap, choose one of you guys and give them 2K for the turn.
Right, and higher than anyone Yocha is a 10-3500 that has on attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a summer character or an event, choose one of your characters and gets 3000 power until end of turn.
Well, it's neat, I guess.
Why the heck did the stand mechanic transfer over here?
I have no idea, man.
As far as I'm concerned, Yocha is not a sure stand.
But at the same time, though, yo, why would I play this? Does Limited even save this?
You could argue that you're powering up things left and right. Like Ashura could tap himself to give something a lot of power, and Yoka on attack could give himself or something a lot of power. So I would argue it does.
Yeah, sure. But at the same time, in constructed FR.
Yeah, no, you ain't doing constructed.
Oh, first off, where would I have the space to play these cards?
No.
Hey man, even in Highland, even in Highlander. Oh man, hell no. Oh man. Yeah, niche both of them and move on.
Yep.
I cannot offer. That's being merciful too. I was tempted.
Right, but I think like the fact that these unironically bulk up your board on the offense. We cannot ignore that in limited, right?
True. That is the only reason we have saved them from their.
And on top of that, you don't need to play the package necessarily in limited. Just one or the other, you'll be fine.
Oh, and they're both common, so they're easy to find, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right, next. It takes a lolly to kill the Virgin Hina. 1045. When this card attacks, if you have 5 or fewer stocks, this card gains 3K until end of turn.
Constructed Phrase does not appreciate this. That's limited?
It's an assassin?
75, pretty much guaranteed 75 because you probably won't have 5 stock or more by level 1, right?
Unless your hand is like empty.
So the correct answer here is yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna guess it myself.
Yep. Yep. Do that and move on. Man, Limited is putting in work today, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, let's see what we got here. We now have Festival Day Ashura 226k. He gets 2500 power for each of your other summer characters in the back row. And on play from hand, you have 4 more other summer characters, which no difficult. You may clean stock a summer character from your waiting room.
Okay.
As we said before, there is no standby anywhere to be found.
So what? So our only choice is the hard cast.
And sure, this could come down as a net 2-1.
Cool. Why would I play this over Hina?
We wouldn't.
Soul Sleeper, what?
He might. Now, does Mimic save this? It probably does.
Actually, yes. He's quite bulky in Limited.
He may unironically win you games in Limited.
And he does go stock neutral the turn he comes down.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Wow, sure. You you get saved from the incinerator.
I don't know about you, but I actually bump this guy to a playable minus because he could unironically win games in Limited.
Yeah. Yep. He is MVP in Limited, man. MVP. And he's easy to find at common. Right. Oh, man. God Limited would be so weird, man.
Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff usable in red, but like other colors you like go, oh, this doesn't work without me having the other thing here.
And before all 4 of us are like, yo, dog, what'd you build? Mono red. Red deck wins.
RKWOP. Actually, if we're going a blue, we might see some things that we can do there. Maybe.
I built Insect. And what did you build? RDW?
And someone built like Mongo Blue.
Wow. What happened to the yellow and green cards, man?
Shows pile of unused cards.
And man, we saw the Sora double rare in there. Yo, dog, who left the Sora double rare in here? Or dies too easily in Limited, man. Oh. Am I lying?
You're not.
Alright, next. Okay, Goldfish Scooping Master Kyoko. 3-2-10k. If for the sake of moving forward Kyoko, that's the brainstorm, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, as in your clock, this card gets -1 level. When it's enters battlefield, all of your guys get 3k until end of turn.
Okay, this is definitely another problem of constructing will not really appreciate this, but Limited definitely will.
Yo, dog, that's a 3k boost to everybody.
Back in my day, that was attached on a climax combo. FR! Bokura wa ima no naka de Muse.
What?
It was
really?
Yeah. So on play heal and with a wind trigger, on attack, all your guys get 3k until end of turn, or something like that.
Why would I play that, man?
Your choice of just playing eight Dorgan deck or actually have a bit of bulk. Or you could play 8 Doran, or you could play 4 Doran, 4 2k1. You really believe in Umi combo.
Give me 8 gate, mate.
Unfortunately, your second door has to come via a promo at the time. So good luck.
Okay. or give me no. The species maneuver, 4 door, 4 wind.
So actually going down this path.
No, empties, man.
Okay, you didn't mind playing Bokura wa Ima no Nakage Muse because it's a healer, it's yellow, and If you're playing the wing, why not play a combo at that point? Like you're not gonna be able to fill up your level 3s that easily.
Oh, right, I forgot. This is Genghis Khan era tech.
Like FR, like you're really just to play Umi combo, so you're not playing her unless you just want to play the Umis for 10-5 healers.
No, that sounds like hot trash, man.
Well, you're not playing a combo, why even, right?
I don't know, man. Bouncing my opponent's shit sounds like a nice field day.
Like, you really didn't want to believe in 2K1s, then wing it is. Unless you really...
2K1s, man?
Huh?
2K1s, man, FR? Why would I play a 2K1, man?
Hey, gotta be able to run over your opponent's opposing Ellie, somehow.
True.
2K1s are automatically clutching the mirror.
And then, the only time I think of 2K1s, I think of Rail.
Damn, not even the original Shimakaze.
She was French technology, man. She's French Revolution technology. But by the time I came in, set 2 was already out.
So you were dealing with a bunch of dick blue walls.
Haguro Kaini. No, Haguro Kaini, man.
Oh, Haguro. Excuse. Okay. I tell you, I was like, I heard Kongo. I was like, what?
Kongo? That car is hot garbo, and you know that. And then, my level 2 game in time. She's your main combo. What do we do at level 1? Taige, man. Our Ellie clone.
Taige and double Akashi in the back row. Let's go.
Hell yeah, man. Harkens back to the Love Live days, man.
Alright, but anyway, Kyoko here. Yeah.
Kyoko.
Let me just save this card, if anything.
You know, when I was looking for, like, viable early plays, I was like, why would I play this?
Like, not in Constructed, you would, but in Limited? Like, why not? Like, you don't even need to early play this thing for this thing to be good in that format.
I mean, she's gonna live at level 2. If you're an early player, yeah, she's gonna live, dude.
But the chances of you early playing this are, like, next to none. You'll only probably find the one brainstorm in your box at most times, if anything.
Right.
Like, yes, the brainstorms are rare, but chances are you're gonna see more than one.
Good luck finding more than one.
Right. So the early play is gonna be inconsistent if you were able to get both.
Hey man, this card's only a common, so
you'll find plenty of this.
Like, I kind of wish it was the other way around, but well. Then again, the early play would need to do something more.
Right.
Oh, Kyoko. Yeah, niche this.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we do limited.
Okay. And we have Memories Maker Treasure Chest 3-1 event. Put all cards from your opponent's stock into their deck. Your opponent shuffles that deck, and then puts the same number of cards from the top of their deck into their stock, and you put this card to your memory.
Well,
that's a different twist on stock swap, if I must say so myself.
Do not cast this on Soul Sleeper. Note to self.
Right, now this is meant to help you, they purposely did it for this title because of the Hina finisher.
Right. This adds exile count.
Well, not just that. It's not just a memory count. It's the fact that by putting things back into your opponent's deck and not putting them straight into the way room, you increase your chances that Hina will clock kick cards from your opponent's deck.
True, but do you know why I said that don't cast this on Soul Sleeper?
Yeah, because Murphy's Law will be casted and then some.
Oh, oh, Murphy's Law will be casted. Okay, he'll have like 12 stock. Guess what? You shuffle all those 12 back into. Guess what? It'll be nothing but 12 fucking. So you literally paid one discard, exiled a card for literally nothing. You did nothing. So. And when you use Hina on him, oh, you know what you'll see? 2 climaxes. You'll see 2 climaxes.
So get memed.
2 climaxes, and he'll still cancel.
So get memed.
Yeah, pretty much. At triple Hina, you wasted all of those resources. It's like, wait a minute, how did it only take 1 damage out of all? You burned through all of his climaxes. You literally milled through all of his climaxes, and he god canceled everything else.
Rip.
Ripperonis indeed, man. Oh man. I hope you can god cancel because I hope you still have climaxes left in you. Well, those 3s and 4s, man. Those 3s and 4s is gonna inflict on you. They're gonna hurt. But against most other players, well, Memories Like a Treasure Chest isn't terrible, actually. It isn't. It's really cheap. When I said I wanted an event stock swap,
you work exactly a Mexican guess, right?
It's that we already have one of those at home meme. And it's this card we already have at home. One of those. You know exactly what I'm talking about, too. I don't know what to think about this one, man.
I think you're kind of meant to purposely place because, you know, as you mentioned earlier, it adds to the game count, it adds to one who knows everything, Hina's potential to end the game.
Fair enough.
When I first read it, it definitely felt bizarre, but then when I think about like the Catalan contest, oh, that's why.
True, you're supposed to shuffle in. You're supposed to shuffle in an absurd amount of clean stock because Bushiroad realizes how players play their own game. You know,
this card definitely demonstrates that, like, you know, overall, whoever was designing this product definitely was thinking about like the intricacies with like the cards they were making
and how players play the game.
Right.
Specifically the Japanese audience. They don't really care about us. You know, truth be told, they don't care about the US audience.
Oh, at the same time, there are definitely some among us who play very much like the Japanese anyway, right?
Well, I mean, I'm sure as hell ain't one of them. I sure as hell ain't one of them. I'm like the exact opposite of a Japanese. I mean, to them, I'm gonna make a Grand Theft Auto reference here. I am their Trevor to their Michael. What?
Of all the GTA references you could make.
What, calling them Michael or calling myself Trevor?
Both.
I mean, okay, Michael Townley is not exactly normal. Okay, I am the but regardless though, in limited, what stock does my opponent have? I'm not gonna pull Hina off in limited anyway, man.
Right. And
so this is
whatever in limited, but this is very good and constructed. So I'm gonna give it a solid playable.
Yeah, same. We do rate constructed more highly on the show than limited.
Or at least we try to.
Yeah.
But fortunately not quite done yet. We actually have a trial deck bonus round.
Alright. Alright. Omniscient God, Hina, 3295. When it is enters the battlefield, this card gains 500 times the number of your guys, and when this reverses its battle opponent, during your turn, you may pay the cost to discard 2 cards. If you do, burn for 2.
Okay, stamina finishers can't go wrong with those.
Well, there's a few things. Well, again, for a TD card, this like after she comes down though, Hina's kind of, but
Right.
you don't expect Hina to live.
Right. She's not meant to be like, one, you put her down and she's done. You're hoping you just killed your opponent by then.
My biggest problem though is space.
Your rank it's a one-up at best. I could see the argument being made.
I could see it too. I actually have seen Hina on some lists, but those are probably more for budgetary reasons than anything else. Or hashtag no double rares challenge. But at the same time, we have the double rare Hina.
Right,
Musashi.
The Musashi is a card and probably has more damage potential.
Now, is this card amazing? You know what? Honestly speaking, for the price that you're paying. In fact, actually, let me check Hina's price.
It shouldn't be
Real
like
quick.
more than 200 yen, 100 yen.
And man, it could be like the Gotobun trial.
It can't be that bad.
I highly doubt it, as I doubt it's that popular.
300 yen at most I could see for this specific card.
Yeah, well. So this is $1.
Okay, 100 yen, got it.
Compared to the $4 you'd be paying for the Musashi.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, our friendly Fugo is 10.
Should we be surprised?
No, the Hina finisher is 15.
Should we also be surprised?
No. Like, hell, even but Kyoko, the level 1 combo is only $4, so that ain't too bad. But Ripperoni's also says 10. So expensive.
Again, should we be surprised?
I'm a bit surprised. But not really.
Wait, what was it? Shichiku like 980 yen? Having 80 yen, something like that?
She was $8, dude.
Okay, so not too far off.
Not too far off, but let's actually check she's price right now.
Comparing, well, I mean, there's a chance that like Nishigasaki is just kind of like starting to go down by this point, right?
$7.
Okay.
Setsuna and Ayumu are 10 each. That sleeping creature's only 4, man. Can we fucking believe it, man?
I'm confused. I'm like, wait, how is this not like 1480 yen plus?
It's not at least $20, man. This card is broken.
I really don't understand.
Hey, man, that garbage Emma is 5. And we dogged on Emma heavily.
Would rather play Regenerator Carring.
And man, the card is 30 cents. The card's 30 fucking cents.
FR, why would I play Emma? Anyway, Alyssa got Hina. You know, she's not too shabby.
I'm gonna have to give her playable, actually.
Yeah, like, you know, she's definitely an option. Like, yeah, I had to give her playable as well. Like, you know, if you really like don't like Musashi because of like how RNG they could be. And, you know, you're not, you know, I would argue that like in this title you really don't have a lot of hit potential with Musashi because you're not playing that many level 3s in this title, I would argue.
It's mostly gonna be 1s and 2s.
If even that.
Yeah, your events, dude. They're all 1s and 2s, man.
What events are left in your deck by then?
Bug.
FR.
True.
You're either using your stock or memory.
True. How else am I canceling like a god?
Like, come on.
Yeah, man.
You're hitting a bunch of zeros or whatever 2s and 3s are left in your deck.
Which aren't many by then.
Yeah, this doesn't really sound appealing. So yeah, you can make the argument that Alicia and Hina could like, punch a little harder.
True, but it does cost you 2 cards from hand.
Hey, hashtag worth it. You know, like we said many times in this show, it's not minus if my opponent's dead.
True. It's like, who cares? My opponent is dead by then, man. I could have no resources left.
So overall thoughts on Red. You know, I'm actually liking the innovation that I see being done here.
Yo, why is like God is just like, you know, at first I was like, oh, Shaq sleeping me. I'm gonna cast the Shaq sleeping meme on God in general. I originally told this guy, yo dog, why does God look like Shaq sleep for all colors? So he's like, oh come on, dude, don't be that harsh on it. Sleeping meme the entire time. Shaq sleep and surprisingly, the set went from yo. This is actually from Shaq sleeping meme to yo dog. This is actually
Right, especially when like like sure we might sound like we were joking, but like mono red or like red heavy and limited is honestly not a terrible idea.
no, it's not. Wait a second, we forgot about one card.
Ed? What's the card?
Yeah,
What's the card I forgot about? There's no way.
we forgot about the Kaede runner, dude. The Hina. I'm like, wait.
You really want me to include it? I didn't think you wanted me to.
Oh well, I mean, it is a worthy card to discussing. Well, we don't actually have,
Is that?
we don't actually need to include it. We don't actually need to include it as a slide.
It is another level 0 option. I just feel like I don't know. I don't feel like the title appreciates that card all that much.
I think most people are playing it just because it's a runner. I think people are too fixated on runners, don't you think?
I think they are like you're also a deck that wants to gain stock early on because you're gonna have leeway to play your events at level 1. So which a Kage runner doesn't really benefit from you doing.
Honestly,
F4 you're not gonna purposely brainstorm to keep her at 35.
Why would you do that?
Brainstorming
is almost a waste.
That's not what you're trying to do in this title, I would think.
I think I'd rather play the 0035 Hina. I think I'd rather play that because that's always a 30.
Right.
Or fuck it, I'll play the bomb.
Right, I don't know. I look at Kong this is okay in most other titles, not this particular one.
I don't know, man. According to the best players, they'll say play Kaede. No questions asked. What are you doing? You're not playing Kaede. I'm going, did you guys look at the set?
We definitely have other games lying around. That's for sure.
I said, did you guys look at the set? There's plenty of other options you could play other than Kaede.
Right.
Sure. Kaede is not...
I mean, better question. Are you playing Horrifying Haunted House Kako?
No, I don't see that card at all.
It's against how Gale players ignored Springtime Moment Toka.
I think so. I think a lot of people just ignored that card. Bruh, you're ignoring a 3k clean card? That card's amazing.
We're the downside's minuscule at worst.
Oh no, she bottom decks when she dies. Cool story, bruh.
Or as Gavin would sometimes say, bah.
Bah, who cares? Bah, who cares, man? I don't care when I'm playing Toka. I'm like, oh yeah, she bottom decks. Okay, sure. No. It's more of, I don't know, man. I think people...
Wait, it's just a fixation on runner, right? Like you were saying?
Yeah, I think it's just people are too fixated on that profile. I'm going, why play it? You have 5,000 other options, man.
Mm-hmm.
Having after talked about them, that's going, okay, what will we even give the Kaede runner in this context? It's a Hina, by the way.
Yeah, I know it's a Hina. If I give it a rating, I have to honestly be a little harsh. I'm probably gonna say, if I'm going to be nice, playable minds. If I'm going to be mean-ish,
Give me the Nesh. Give me the Nesh.
Like, I think the problem is the fact that when you're playing the day I became a god, you want to gain as much stock as possible before you hit level 1. And that is anti-synergy with a runner whose bulk is based on you having as little stock as possible.
It's counterproductive.
Right, you want to try laying whenever possible in this title at level 0. And that's why Kako works so well.
Like Kako or even the festival day Hina works better because honestly speaking, you plop down 2 or 3 festival day Hinas.
Right, unless your opponent is playing bombs, they're not getting rid of them.
And like there's not even limited to save Kaede. Like even in limited, I'm going.
Like sure, it's nice the card profile got printed as a trial deck card. Cool, but I think this is not the right time to do it in.
Like it sets a precedent. Like, are we gonna see more Kaedes?
Well, you know, am I wrong by saying like that kind of profile we appreciate in other titles, just not here?
Right. Like Alicization, dear God, we could use it.
Like, yeah, you're like, oh, I don't have this thing called bulk. I just have Final Piece Yu-Gi-Oh! And with memories, Asuna and Yuki.
or Albuto. Jesus Christ, we could use it there. Like, there are other stuff.
I'm still playing a vanilla jumper.
Charlotte, man. Charlotte could also use it. Like, I just listed 3 other sets that could really use Kaede. Here,
no.
Second context is...
Like, you know, sometimes I feel like, Gavin, that when they make trial decks, or when they make trial deck cards, they're only thinking about the trial deck and, like, not the booster set. That's what I feel like. And
Kaede would be the standout card, the reason to buy the trial.
Right, like, you know, it also doesn't help that the like, this is one of the products where both the booster set and trial deck released on the same day.
Which they had no excuses.
Which I'm like, okay, you make a trial deck like 4 months out or something, like you did with Nishikasaki, sure. You might not have had the foresight at the time.
I mean, you might use Tokimeki runners. Like,
I mean, like, I wish the game forget about that.
Right.
I'm very glad they like actually made that Ayumu, by the way, in the booster set.
Oh yeah. It actually references Tokimeki runners, but at the same time, nothing references Kaede.
Right, like it's like no incentive to play the card. Past, you know, the 1 or 2 turns that still matter. Like FR, it only matters like after your opponent's first turn, or even your second turn. Like, what's she doing after that? Dies.
Like FR, what is she like? What value? Like I feel that people when both matters a level, but you don't want to take that to the extreme. You don't want to take that to the extreme by playing cards like the Hina runner in this set. I'm just going, man, I have lots and lots of pricey events.
Like, no, I gotta get out there and like swing.
I don't have time to fool around with a 1500 center runner. That's all. That's what. Actually, no, a 2000 center runner. Excuse me. She's a 2000. I'm going, bruh. A 2K center runner is easily destroyed. It's like, well, you could just run away.
If everything's bigger than me, what does it matter?
Exactly. That's kind of my whole problem with runners to begin with. I'm either playing against things that are way bigger than me, or bombs. Which kind of which is the huge argument against runners. Now you might be like, well, oversizes died at the same. I can swing 3 times and gain the stock that I need to cast my events to get my game plan going. At least, you know, oversizes in in the context of Day I Became advances my game plan. Kaede does not. Period.
Right, like, you know, I really feel like this title encourages early aggression.
Very much so. Like we've been saying, like I've been saying throughout the entire.
Like there's a reason why Kako, you know, horrifying Haunted House Kako is like a very powerful card in this title.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying like this fits Soul Sweeper's playstyle to a T. Because the man literally blindly tri-fields every goddamn time. And what does this set reward? Blind tri-field every time. Don't care, I need stock.
FR.
Like, I don't care what I'm facing. It could be 3 bombs. It could be 3
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll trade.
Yeah, we'll trade. Ironically.
We'll trade. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, 3 4Ks? Okay, sure. Don't care.
Sorry.
Or hell, if you're the madman, play the fucking climax. Let's go.
Right.
3 guys plus climax. Like, oh god.
Oh, you go mine because you play Endless Growth.
And you know, it's just one of those things that makes me. Day I Became a God. It has a very unique specialty. It's a specialist.
Oh, definitely.
And I'd be glad to place it in the A tier because again, it fills the niche that Saikano used to without being obnoxious. Like
oh yeah.
Like it plays a lot fairer.
And it actually rewards my hard work.
It actually you get what you earn. Saikano? Oh hell no.
No, just swing and effort.
You were fucking spoon fed at Saikano.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You were spoon fed. I'm like, no, not here. You want to know why? You know, like I'm predicting this set won't explode in popularity in Japan. You know why?
It requires brain power to play optimally.
It requires brain power and it requires a lot of effort.
And it also requires you to play in a way that like most Japanese players wouldn't want to play. They're not really known for early aggression.
They're like one guy.
That's why cards like K and Kaguya-sama succeed.
I'm going sure. Versus the Dark Army, K does nothing. This is something that, of course, most players will be like, well, you never see the Dark. Don't underestimate that deck. Don't underestimate it. It fit. Anyway, any final thoughts on Red now that Kaede is done?
Red definitely offers quite the variety of tools for Hina or for the Day I Became a God to really use to great effect.
I like the innovation.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you all for watching. If you like it, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment. Remember, you haven't already, ring that notification bell because
it's all help the YouTube algorithm out. Also, if you want to support and coffee, thank y'all for next time. Please catch us up for the blue review.
With that, bye bye.